Welcome to Fargo, North Dakota, USA. Fargo is the largest city in North Dakota. Now this video provides 10 reasons why people love Fargo. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to Fargo, North Dakota, USA. Population around 130,000. Now just for context, we have a map here. We have circled Fargo. Fargo is 3 hours from Bismarck and 3 hours and 30 minutes from Minneapolis. Now this video provides 10 reasons why people love Fargo. People love Fargo because of the Fargo-Moorhead Visitor Center. The Visitor Center is a good first stop in the Fargo area. It's constructed just off the interstate to look like a grain elevator, and inside, visitors find an array of information on things to do in the area. Also on site are iconic cultural attractions that help define Fargo's North of Normal campaign. One of those attractions includes a photo opportunity with the famous wood chipper prop from the movie Fargo. Other picture-worthy and shareable installations include the colorful bison statues outside and the North Dakota Celebrity Walk of Fame, including more than 100 different celebrity signatures and handprints. The painted bison statues outside of the Visitor Center are strewn throughout the town. The surrounding Fargo region has 20 of these painted bison, which are fun to bump into on a visit. They are often sought out by aspiring and professional photographers. People love Fargo because of the Fargo Air Museum. The museum has piqued the community's interest with all things aviation since 2001. Comprised of 2 colorful hangars filled with aircraft from throughout the ages, the museum features many planes in its collection that can still fly, as is occasionally demonstrated on the runway outside. One of the main focuses of the museum is educating and cultivating interest in the aviation industry, and popular aviation camps help achieve this goal. Also at the museum is an extensive aviation library, a gift shop, and military memorabilia. The Fargo Air Museum is open Tuesday through Sunday. Children under 5 receive free admission. People love Fargo because of the Red River Zoo. The zoo is a family favorite place to visit and a popular Fargo attraction. The zoo opened in 1999 and continues to grow every year. It currently encompasses more than 22 acres and a long list of conservation accolades. The zoo specializes in native wildlife and exotic species that live in similar climates to the Red River Valley. Animals that call the Red River Zoo home include amphibians, birds, fish, reptiles, and mammals. Just a few residents include peacocks, gray wolves, and North American river otters. Special encounters facilitated by the zoo allow guests to interact with either a porcupine, red panda, or baby camel. The zoo also has an active education program for adults and children. People love Fargo because of the Roger Maris Museum. The museum is dedicated to the hometown hero of modern-day baseball, a former outfielder for the New York Yankees. Roger Maris grew up in Fargo and Grand Forks, and in the 1961 season hit a record 61 home runs, the first to surpass Babe Ruth's 60 home runs in 1927. The museum contains all manners of memorabilia related to Maris and is a wonderful place to reminisce about baseball's greatest players. A screening room shows videos and clips from this era of baseball. Also on display are autographed balls, replica locker rooms, and other historical souvenirs. People love Fargo because of the Plains Art Museum. The museum features a permanent collection and temporary exhibitions. In the permanent collection are works by Andy Warhol, David Bradley, Edward S. Curtis, and George Morrison. The museum also highlights works by local artists, showcasing some of North Dakota's artistry. Be sure to check out the museum's calendar to see current displays and future exhibitions. Admission is free to the Art Museum, and various after-school programs and artist talk series give extra value to the non-profit institution. People love Fargo because of Lindenwood Park. The park is one of the most popular outdoor attractions in Fargo, encompassing several park amenities, a campground, and plenty of open green space. The park also features bicycle and kayak rentals, perfect for its several bike trails and designated kayak launch onto the Red River. An iconic pedestrian bridge crosses the Red River from Lindenwood Park, arriving at Gooseberry Park in Moorhead. Gooseberry is a bit smaller, but offers similar amenities like playground equipment and picnic shelters. Gooseberry is also a jumping off point for other trails in the area. The campground at Lindenwood Park has over 40 reservable sites for RVs. These back-end sites include electric and water hookups. Their prime location along the Red River, but close to the city center, make them popular throughout the season. People love Fargo because of Bonanzaville, USA. Bonanzaville encompasses 12 acres of land and more than 40 historical buildings with thousands of artifacts. It's operated by the Cass County Historical Society and is one of the region's largest historical attractions. Both the Cass County Museum and the Pioneer Village of Bonanzaville dive deep into the culture, history, and people of the Red River Valley. Among the historical buildings, other museums like the Doll Car Museum and Telephone Museum appeal to special interest. Regular programming and events at the complex give even more reasons to visit. Bonanzaville is open 7 days a week between May and September. People love Fargo because of the Fargo Theater. This Art Deco theater was built as a vaudeville theater and cinema in the 1920s and now presents independent and foreign films. This historic space is also a venue for plays and other live entertainment. The restored building is now listed on the National Register of Historic Places. Since 2001, the theater has hosted the Fargo Film Festival in March, which currently includes 5 days of screenings and community fun. Other regularly scheduled events include tribute bands, magicians, and comedy performances. Large groups and private parties can book the theater for special events. The Fargo Theater has something playing every night of the week and special events on most weekends. People love Fargo because of the Hemco Center. The Hemco Center is home to the Historical and Cultural Society of Clay County. It's in Moorhead, Minnesota, across state lines and a mile walk from downtown Fargo. At the facility, the Hopperstad Stave church replica and the sailable Hjemkomst Viking ship attracts the most visit, standing as tangible icons of the Norwegian history of the area. The Historical Society also maintains several permanent and rotating exhibits pertaining to the county. The Hemco Center also hosts various special events throughout the year, including the German Culture Fest and the Scandinavian Hjemkomst and Midwest Viking Festival. People love Fargo because of the Hopperstad Stave church replica. Built between 1996 and 2001, the Moorhead Stave Church, or Hopperstad Stave Church replica in Moorhead, Minnesota, stands as a testament to Norwegian culture and heritage in the Midwest. It also serves as a useful educational tool to the local community, particularly in understanding the culture of Scandinavian immigrants who moved into the Red River Valley in the late 19th and 20th century. Conversion to Christianity in Norway occurred by royal decree at the end of the Viking Age. Despite the declaration, many Norwegians still practice their traditional pagan religion, which had produced few worship structures and instead recognized sacred sites found in nature. Many of these same sites were used to build these new Christian stave churches that blended together old and new, pagan and Christian in a unique style. The reasons provided in this video are not all the reasons why people love Fargo. If you've got a reason why you love Fargo, pop it in the comment section. I'll make another video. I hope you enjoyed the video. Ciao for now!